Welcome to the College Investor Audio Show, where we talk about the biggest issues impacting millennial money, from student loan debt to side hustles to building wealth. We will show you how to get out of debt so that you can build real wealth for the future.
This is a new year and a new decade, so why not take a look at the best online banks for your money in 2020? Man, that was good. It rhymes and everything. So, if you are tired of waiting in long lines, dealing with too many fees and minimum requirements, like I am, opening a checking account with an online bank could be the solution for you. So today, almost every bank offers online banking options. But did you know that there are banks that solely operate online with no branches? These banks offer most of the products you find at traditional banks: checking, savings, CDs, money markets, and a few even offer mortgage products. Boom! So without the overhead of physical locations, online banks can pass the savings to their customers. That sounds like a commercial. And you will enjoy some lower fees and added benefits too, including protection from bank fraud. Now the APY will also be higher than traditional banks. Here's a breakdown of our list of the best online banks. These are banks that typically deliver value in multiple areas and no fees, and really easy to use products. Our featured bank, CIT Bank. Their high-yield savings account is typically in the top in the country for rates. The best rates out there right now. You can open a savings builder account too, and you can find that link at thecollegeinvestor.com. All right, so here we go. The top 3 picks for online banks. Our top 3. If you're not using one of these banks, we strongly encourage you to check them out for your checking, savings, and banking needs. Number 1, Chime Bank. You can get $5 free when you open an account. Who doesn't like $5? They also have a very easy, intuitive online mobile banking app, an automatic savings program, and fee-free ATMs. Bingo. Number 2, Discover Bank. This is a robust fee-free banking solution. $0 minimum, free checking account, cash back debit cards, highly rated online savings and money market accounts. They have really high rates for those. Number 3, SoFi Money, high yield checking account. They have one of the highest in the country on the APY, a very easy to use online banking platform, and no monthly fees, no overdrafts, and no ATM fees. Love it. Specialty banking products. If you're looking for a specific banking product, we have lists of the top banks in those areas too. These banks on this list focus on all-around banking products and service, but you might just have a need for a savings account, CD, or mortgage. So our top picks in each category: best free checking, best high-yield savings accounts, best money markets, all of those lists you can find at thecollegeinvestor.com. Just search for best online banks. And I'll tell you that again in a second so you don't forget. So why do we select online banks over traditional banks? Many have no bank fees, and most offer reimbursement for other bank fees. So just make sure the bank is FDIC insured. That's first and foremost. Usually $250,000 in coverage at traditional banks. Consumers love the convenience of doing their banking from anywhere with just a few simple clicks. And most online banks offer the same banking products that you can find at traditional banks too. Most of them include checking, savings, top-rated CDs, and money markets. Here's the advantages of online banks. Some more advantages, as if that wasn't enough. Due to the nature of online banking, there are some very distinct advantages that they can offer. High rates. Generally, online banks tend to offer bank accounts and CD rates of nearly 0.5% or higher, which is more than what most traditional banks currently offer now. Low fees. Because of reduced overhead costs, they're usually low fees or most of the time no fees at all. User-friendliness. Oh my goodness, most online banks also have these mobile apps and a very user-friendly interface, so you don't have to be super tech-savvy to do this either. But there are some disadvantages. Of course, making the switch to online banking does give you some challenges too. Now, they are minor, but here's a few disadvantages of online banks. You might have difficulties with depositing cash. Some customers who regularly deposit paper checks or cash may face some inconveniences. You can get around this by depositing funds at a traditional bank and then transferring them to your online bank just to take advantage of high APY rates. If you usually go to the bank to deposit paper checks, you'll save yourself a trip by making mobile deposits via a smartphone. Just take a picture of the front and back of your check, and then withdrawing money, so easy. Just go to the preferred ATM locations for your online bank, and some of them have no ATM fees. Bingo. Limited product offerings. Okay, so if customers are looking for home loans, personal loans, brokerage accounts, all that kind of stuff, the choices are pretty limited. There's no personal interaction. It's not a problem for most people, but you do save a trip to the bank, and if you need customer service, you can contact an agent by phone, or maybe even a chat feature too on their website. Finding the highest yield. If your goal is just to find the highest yielding products, we have an article that has the high yield savings accounts and a big list that you can check out too. Again, find the link at thecollegeinvestor.com. You can find up-to-date data on the best rates. Here are the best online banks in addition to the top 3 we just went over. We put together a breakdown of some of our best online banks too. Make sure you check out each one based on your situation. Our favorites include Aspiration and USAA. Ally Bank is an award-winning online bank that charges no ATM fees. They have really good rates on savings accounts and also a $10 reimbursement on ATM fees. American Express Bank provides online banking customers with access to online savings accounts and CDs through the American Express Personal Savings Online Bank. No monthly fees or minimums associated with the online savings account. Now, the account links up with up to 3 of your current bank accounts, so there's no need to completely switch banks. Bonus. You can check out the full American Express Savings Bank review at thecollegeinvestor.com. Axos Bank rewards checking. Now, they have flexible requirements to earn a high APY and also provide ATM fee reimbursement. Now, if you use your account a ton, you're going to see quite a bit in your APY based on your account activity. It's pretty cool how they have it set up. Bank 5 Connect. They have a rewards program where Bank 5 debit card holders earn rewards points for every $2 you spend. Bank 5 Connect lets you write checks for free and provides ATM reimbursements. They have a high interest rate, low minimum deposit requirements, and no monthly fees. Bank 5 Connect is a great choice with rewards to cash in for gift cards and other merchandise. Barclays. Based in the UK, Barclays offers clients in the US access to all their online savings accounts and CDs. Their online savings accounts through Barclays feature no minimum balances to open and no monthly maintenance fees. Love it. BBVA Bank. One of our favorites. A lot of people haven't even heard of us. They offer a top-rated money market account, great CDs, free checking accounts. This bank has everything you need for your money, and they offer great rates, low and no fees, and all-around great banking. Love it. Capital One 360. Okay, so this was acquired and rebranded by Capital One, formerly known as ING Direct. Capital One 360 offers online checking, savings, CDs, business savings, and children's accounts, many with no minimum balance requirements or monthly fees. In addition, Capital One 360 also offers brokerage accounts, IRAs, and mortgages. The full review is at thecollegeinvestor.com. Charles Schwab, geared towards investors who travel frequently and hold accounts with high balances. So with the high-yield investor checking account, there are no fees for ATM use anywhere in the world. There are also no foreign transaction fees either, and ATM reimbursement for any international ATMs that have fees. The account offers pretty good APY, no minimums or monthly service fees either. If you have a linked Schwab brokerage or savings account, there are no fees to cover overdrafts. Consumers Credit Union is a credit union open to all members. It offers free checking and up to 4.5% APY if you meet certain conditions. That's crazy. In order to join this, you just have to pay $5 for membership with their sponsor, the Consumers Cooperative Association. Now, you will be eligible for a free checking account too. To get unlimited ATM reimbursement and like over 3% APY on balances up to $10,000, you need to make at least 12 debit card purchases per month without using the 4-digit PIN code and at least one direct deposit or online payment per month. Log in at least once a month and sign up for paperless statements. If you open a Visa credit card with the Consumers Credit Union and spend at least $500 a month with the card, they kick your interest rate up to 3.5% on balances up to $15,000, and if you spend at least $1,000 per month, 4.59% on balances up to $20,000. Yeah, the requirements are extensive, but the APY is pretty substantial. If you fail to meet the requirements, well, 0.01% with no ATM reimbursement. Yikes. Discover Bank. It's one of the oldest, put that in air quotes, online banks and one of the first to offer high-yield savings accounts and more. However, most people only think of Discover for their credit cards. In addition to offering competitive credit cards, Discover Bank offers savings, money market CDs, and IRAs. Online Savings offers one of the highest APYs you'll find anywhere. Fidelity Cash Management Account. So Fidelity's cash management account is structured similar to a brokerage account rather than a regular checking. With an APY that's a little less than we've had on the list and no monthly fees or overdraft fees, you can rest assured that your savings are growing at a steady rate. Although not as much as some other banks, still pretty good. There is a $1.25 million limit with no required minimum balance. There are no ATM fees, and ATM reimbursement is available for ATMs located in the U.S. Our full Fidelity review is at thecollegeinvestor.com. FNBO Direct, which is First National Bank of Omaha, currently offers a competitive APY for its online savings account. There is a minimum deposit of $500. Even more impressive, it offers an interest-bearing checking account. The rates as of the recording of this podcast are over 0.5% APY. That's very impressive for a checking account. And their online savings up over 1% with the minimum requirements. Marcus by Goldman Sachs. They have a great online banking option. They specialize in high-yield savings accounts and high-yield CDs. However, they are continuing to diversify their product offering and offer great choices for users. They are lacking some features like mobile check deposit, but they make up for it with generous online transfer amounts and more. Marcus by Goldman Sachs review, thecollegeinvestor.com. Sound like a broken record. I know, but there's so much great stuff on there. Memory Bank. Now, this will give you, as of the recording of this podcast, a little over 1% APY for the first year on balances up to $250,000 for the first year, as long as you meet the following conditions. Receive at least one electronic deposit every month, payroll deposited into the account, and select the paperless statement option. If you have a large balance and want to find the best liquid account, Memory Bank has a good offer. You need at least $50 to open the account, and you will get access to all point ATMs. Radius Bank. They caught our attention earlier this year with their hybrid checking account. It's like the best of checking and savings accounts combined. It's amazing. They are one of the few banks on this list that offer interest-bearing checking, but with some really low minimums to earn interest. Also, they have a great mobile platform too, and that has mobile deposits and all the bells and whistles, plus no monthly fees, which is what we like to see. And they also have some innovative small business checking options too. TIAA Bank, formerly EverBank. This is a great online bank. They guarantee that their rates will always be in the top 5% in the country. They also offer a great first-year introductory APY on your checking account on balances up to $250,000. They reimburse ATM fees as long as you keep at least $5,000 in your account. Synchrony Bank, widely recognized as one of the best banks around, and they have the best interest rates too. The APYs up there with everybody else. No minimum deposit or balance, and have no fees or service charges. Synchrony also rewards member loyalty with travel rewards, car rentals, hotels. Loyal customers can also take advantages of perks such as ATM fee reimbursements, travel rewards again, and discounts on theme parks. I love roller coasters. USAA, Federal Savings Bank. They are unique. It limits its membership to current and former service members, as well as their families. However, if you become a member, USAA is hands down our favorite online bank. They offer free checking, decent yields on their savings, and a variety of perks that every online bank should offer. Take notes, everybody. These include free checks, ATM fee refunds, mobile check deposit, and a whole lot more. We have a complete review of this one too, USAA Bank, at thecollegeinvestor.com. The bottom line is this. It comes down to your priorities. We've established that most of the accounts offer a higher APY than traditional banks. If a high APY is your top priority, Bank 5, Bank of the Internet, Consumer Credit Union, and TIAA Bank are some of our top picks. If you want an account that offers rewards and perks, Synchrony is your best bet. You should compare these online banks with the best credit unions too. For higher returns on higher balances, Charles Schwab may be your first choice. Whatever you decide, base your decision on how much you can afford to put into the account and how you plan to use it. That was an exhaustive list and a lot to cram into a podcast. If you have any questions, we totally understand you may have missed something really, really cool. Please, I'm going to say it again, check out thecollegeinvestor.com, type in best online banks, and you will see the links to all of them. You can even click the button under each of them that says open an account. Boom, takes you right to where you need to go. That was fun. Share this with a friend if they are looking around and shopping for an online bank too. Thanks for being with us today. We'll talk to you again very soon.